Sorry, guys. If
At forward, 6.
all right,
Good to have you with us on a
Very
Sunday
soon.
afternoon for a matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Celtics in possession here. Smart finds Horford. It's Brown on the wing from 11 feet away. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. Just put too much pressure on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
Now here's Smart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Williams passes to Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And both free throws good for Brown. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Knocks it down from distance.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Offensive board. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion, ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Here's Smart. After the basket by Memphis. The kick to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Morant, pass to Jackson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Morant has a ridiculous
Whoa,
motor. This
you also
man is
need free
finding
free
points
value.
at all times. He never stops working hard on offense.
These alley-oops are getting better.
Up top, Horford. Tries it from 19. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Back to Jones. Lets it fly. And another basket for Memphis.
Assisted by
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. The three. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams is checked in for Conchar. And it's Matthews in for Jones. They need this. Pritchard gets it to go.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And here's Clark for three. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston trailing.
I was trying to throw it up to myself.
Pass to Pritchard. There's a minute 12 left in the first. Williams from long range hits a three-pointer. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Here's Pritchard. Well, it is only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
A sloppy turnover.
It's not
When you're
good
not
all
locked
the
in,
time.
you pay the price.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to White. Outside for Brogdon. Let's go with a three. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-6 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game
I should have
clock.
just did an alley-oop right there, too.
Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Down low. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They've
Oh my
shown so
God.
much energy right from
No,
the
we're
start,
actually in.
particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Brogdon from outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's White in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Jones from outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jones has got 8. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Smart's checked in for Boston. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams is checked in. Smart finds Williams. To the middle. Tatum, good.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Brown. Ooh, poked away. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Jones from outside. That shot off the mark. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now Smart. Pass to Gallinari.
Oh, got my
Back to
ankle.
Smart. There's the 3. Rebounded by Green. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics shooting just around 32% from the field. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gallinari against Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Green. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure
Doing
out
great. We're
what
doing
it
great.
is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't
We don't
last
have
very
Desmond
long.
Bain
But if you
here
put
today.
your routine,
I know
put
that
your
he's from
game
injury.
first, everything else will fall in line.
No, Brandon Clark did job.
Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in.
Right?
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The drive by Smart.
Well, his doctor.
Goes up again. Out to Horford from deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him, a testament to his leadership. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Morant. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Tipped and stolen by Williams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allen.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Trying, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Alec. Thanks. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Now here's Adams. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come
That's
from way
literally
beyond the arc.
And it's John Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Brogdon finds Williams. To the right side. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And it's Brogdon missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Jones pulls it. Here's Conchar. Left side, Jones. There's the triple. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Right wing. From the low block. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass.
My guys did, but
Now a
we need
timeout
to do
called by
better, all right?
Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Pritchard. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Williams. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Memphis has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Clark outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And another miss by Memphis. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Brogdon with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Pritchard. With the 10-footer. And it's blocked by Clark. And they'll get another chance. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 5 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Celtics making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the second period. Brogdon against Williams. White for three. Williams grabs the board. Here's Tillman. Pass to Williams. Back to Tillman. Puts up a three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Tyus Jones, he's been the guy making things happen for the Grizzlies. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shoot.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
Well, clearly Jaden Ivey is an exceptional athlete. Fast hands with even faster feet. Allows himself to stay all over guys on the defensive end.
And that speed shot also helps him beat defenses on the drive.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Tyus Jones really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Memphis leading. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Tyus Jones is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
All right, let's
Many
go.
people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive
I heard
athlete
that,
at
bro.
the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Conchar. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. With the floater. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Puts it up from 12. A nice shot
Shoot
by
in.
Tatum.
Daddy, my dad.
This
Can I
dude's
grab it?
capable of some
Like,
memorable moves.
Daddy.
Showing off and having a little fun.
On the wing, Jones. Defended by Brown. Jones, the pass to Morant. On the wing, Jones. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And it's Tatum missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Tatum. The kick out to Williams. To the inside. Brown lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. All right,
What's
a moment to
going?
check out some numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And over the last 5
What?
games,
Yeah.
his field goal
My
percentage has
daddy,
increased.
my daddy
And you
showing
can
a
make
grab
a case
it.
his
What?
confidence as well because of this.
For Boston, they've gotten 3 of
Look
6
at there.
shots to fall so far in the third. Timeout called. The Celtics. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Green's checked in for Memphis. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Jones from outside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
The assist.
How many, 20? Well, how do I, do a self-lob again?
Numbers certainly stand out. They've
Okay.
really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Tatum. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That was a good.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Malcolm Brogdon. Derek White.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The Grizzlies, 2nd. 4th, the Celtics.
Oh, man, both these teams love the 3-ball. 2 of the best at hitting long-range shots.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Adams, the pass to Jackson, inside. Jones against Brogdon. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williams. There's
Short
Tatum with
Barry.
the 3.
My daddy,
No good
gonna
that
grab
time
it
either.
like,
It's
yeah.
amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game.
Oh!
He's tough and
Almost
he's very
made it!
intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Jackson finds Jones. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. The offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by White. White with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Outside Gallinari. Baseline try. And it's Brogdon missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside, Green. And there's the lob. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Now here's Green. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum against Green. Lets it go from deep. Tatum can't hit. And here's Jackson, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Jones from outside. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to
Pause.
And
They will
the
go
candidate
into the
tonight
fourth
as we
quarter
take a look
riding
at our
high.
State Farm assist of the game.
Let's see.
Now, I know he's a
Alley-oop,
big man,
right?
but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so
That
tough
was-
to guard a big man with that kind of court
That
vision
was
and
deserved.
blocking ability.
Every single time y'all make
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morford and Williams
Stranger
together in the
things.
front court. Filling out the wings,
Oh.
it's Smart and Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the paint. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game.
Memphis foul. John Konchak. First personal foul. First team
Oh
foul.
yeah, what's he gonna do now?
Now here's Smart, tightly guarded from behind the arc.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The shot's good.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Hey Brandon, you good? Think you can play? Yeah, I can play. Nah, can't play. You can't play. I don't want nothing to happen on that court. Where's that other guy? Where's the new guy?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyus Jones.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at.
As soon as they said bad, just made a shot.
It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
And Allie thanks. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Adams.
That's why I didn't get close because I knew I was going to block it in a
They
minute.
use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
And he's going for the lob, and then Morant with the dunk.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Yo, we keep doing
Boston's going 0
alley.
for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Brown from outside the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Morant, the pass to Clark, outside for Green. Launches it, and again, it's Memphis with a three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Smart. The shot off that time. Morant with a defensive effort.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And stolen by Williams. Jones against Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Marcus Smart.
And as recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. It doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Down low.
Morant, no good. Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And it's blocked by Clark. Right side Durant. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Here's the three. Oh, throw it down. Wow. And he dunks it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones from outside. Drops in the three. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
They get it again. Williams finds Horford, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution.
Here's Pritchard, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for two.
And so he hits both. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Jones from outside. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Oh! Alright, see y'all next time, too.